Welcome to the second semester of Advanced Math. So you will need a composition notebook, pencil, and tape. You're going to be taping your table of contents into the composition notebook on page 1. Make sure you label page 1 on the upper corner. Fold your table of contents vertically and put it on page 1. When you're ready, I need you to number your ISN or notebook all the way to page 9. If you need to pause the video, please pause if that's needed. Also, I need you to fold in half the chart, the 7th grade mathematics chart on page 3. So today we're going to be talking about constant of proportionality, or K for constant. Yeah, I don't know why it's not C, but it's K, equal Y divided by X. So I will explain the most important thing about constant proportionality. It is just a fancy word for unit rate. We've learned unit rate for the past for several months. For example, John makes $10, made $10 in 2 hours. How much money does he make per hour? Each hour. Every hour. 10 divided by 2 is $5 per hour. So your math chart reminds you that the constant proportionality is K equal Y divided by X. So first of all, you need to know which side is the X and which side is the Y. Because in the formula, if you do not know which one is Y or X, if you put the numbers in the wrong, for the wrong variable, you will get it wrong. So in a table, let me get my pen. This is always X. This is Y. Again, if it's not part of this, but this is the dependent. This is the independent. The distance, the miles driven, depends on the number of hours, the times. So let's choose our first one. So K equal Y divided by X. So the first row says Y is 90, and then X is 2. 90 divided by 2 is 45. But can you explain it as a unit rate? What does it mean 45? I drive 45 miles per hour. I drive 45 miles each hour. So will it work? Will this formula work for each row? What if I did the next one? K equal 135 divided by 3. If I do 135 divided into 3 groups, I also get 45 miles per hour. Next one, cost of dozen of eggs. So this is X, this is Y. The cost depends on how many dozen of eggs you buy. So K equal YX. So let's find the unit rate. What is the cost per dozen? So it is 9, 6. So what is 9 divided by 6? 6 goes into 9 one time. 9 minus 6 is 3. Annex a 0. 6 goes in 35 times. But this is about money, so it costs. So the constant proportionality is 1.50. But explain that. Explain that in words. It's $1.50 per dozen. $1.50 for each dozen. Now you're given a graph. Can you find the constant proportionality using a graph? Let's label. This is X. This is Y. So let's pick a point somewhere on the graph. Let's pick up this one right here. So it says X is 2 hours. Y is 92 distance from home miles. So the distance from home depends on how many hours you've driven. So what is 92 divided by 2? 92 divided by 2 goes in 4 times. 2 goes into 9 4 times. 2 goes into 12 6 times. So it's 46 over 1. I don't know what that means. Explain it as a unit rate. So I drive distance from home is 46 miles in 1 hour. So every hour you're 46 miles away from home. So if I choose another one, such as this one, if you do 184 divided by 4, you will also get 46 miles per hour, or each hour. Let's try next one. Find a constant of proportionality for this one. So y is 10, and that is the number of chairs. So there are 10 chairs for 2 round table. So how many chairs are there for each round table, or per table? 10 divided by 2 is 5, 1, or just 5. But what does that mean? There are 5 round chairs per table. Next one. Find a constant proportionality here. So this is x, this is y. Let's choose a point here. Well, you know what? So there are many, many points I can choose from here, but what's the easier one to find? Let's do half. Let's do one right here. Oh, right here. So 6 feet in 1 minute. Speed of a sloth. A sloth is one of the slowest animals in the world. It goes 6 feet in 1 minute. God, that's really slow. Oh, so 6 divided by 1 is 6. So the constant proportionality is 6. So explain that. It does 6 feet per minute, 6 feet every minute, 6 feet in 1 minute. Next one, cookie ingredients. These are the number of cookies, Y, and these are the cups of flour, X. So constant proportionality is K equal Y divided by X. So let's choose something here. Well, I could use this point. This would be 3, but I'm not really sure what this, I think it's half of it. But let's choose the easier point right here. So Y is 96, X is 6. So what is 96 divided by 6? It goes in one time. 9 minus 6 is 3. Bring down to 6. 6 goes into 36 6 times. So the constant proportionality is 16. But what does that mean? Explain it as a unit rate. That means I can make 16 cookies per cup of flour. 16 cookies for every cup of flour, for each cup of flour. So the last activity, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be getting this loop activity. Something like this one. You are going to cut them out. You're going to answer each question, and you're going to match it so it makes one big loop. So I'm going to leave this right here. If you like to pause the video, it should be also listed on our canvas. And then here is the answer key if you're curious as to what it is. So what is constant proportionality? It is just a fancy word for unit rate. It's something they learn in 7th grade. In 6th grade, we learn unit rate. In 7th grade, they learn something called constant proportionality. And in 8th grade, they learn something called slope. It's all the same word. It's just unit rate.